I'd also be able to chow down some food in Russia. Russia? Are you going there for the food? Well, you're for sure, Leslie Cater, going there for the history.
Oh, absolutely.
And many people, it's on their bucket list.
Yes.
You want to go. It's been, especially our era, we grew up, or maybe I just read too many Tom Clancy novels, but we grew up, it's sort of a forbidden place.
Oh, yes, almost. The Iron Curtain and all of that, and during the Cold War years. So it's always been like a bit of mystery about Russia. And now, of course, it's opened up. And the two places that are must-sees in Russia, St. Petersburg and Moscow, and such huge contrast between the two.
Well, St. Petersburg, you're telling me, built on a swamp?
Yes.
Built to be a European, a showcase for Europe.
Absolutely. This was Peter the Great's dream because he so wanted to be part of the European gang. So he built this city out of the swamp. Hundreds of thousands of peasants died in the making of it. But it is one of the most beautiful cities in Europe.
And who hasn't dreamed of standing there in St. Peter's Square and looking? We've seen, pictures all of our lives and seen it. And then, on the other hand, you have Moscow.
Moscow, yes, with the beautiful images that we all know of Red Square and the Kremlin. And now it's all opened up. And a lot of people kind of think, ooh, is it going to be really sort of dreary with people, wearing horrible grey, practical clothes?
Eating soup once a day.
Yeah, Moscow is such a centre of fashion. I mean, we see the beautiful models coming out of Russia now. I mean, they really are exquisite. And that's where now it's taken. They have high-end stores there. I mean, you've got a whole new group of people now in Russia who've got lots of money, lots of taste. So if you want to see some real contrast, I think it's a fascinating country.
Well, this is an intriguing trip. How about accommodation?
Accommodation, first-class accommodation all the way. Flights from Vancouver, but I'm pretty much sure that I can probably get these flights from Calgary all the way because they're on KLM. We have a direct flight going into Amsterdam.
And you are the champion of the wheeler and dealer. And there you go, 3 nights in Moscow, 4 nights in St. Petersburg, city tours, round-trip flights, 30. So it's a week. You're in, you see it, you're out. It's $39.29. We just had a moment where we were flipping around those numbers for you.
That might have been me.
$39.
Probably was me.
$29, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Yeah, so that's with your flights and the train trip between as well, Moscow and St. Petersburg. I think that would be cool because you'd get to go through the countryside. And
there's your tour of the countryside because you're really focusing on seeing the two cities, which are the two top things you're finding that people want.
Yes. Exactly.
It sounds,
bucket list.
It does.
Check it off.
It does sound very interesting and appealing, and one of those things. One day. Like it just the whole KGB thing is just fascinating to me, and the history. I love that European history.
Don't take your Tom Clancy novel with you.
No, I would really feel like I was part of a Tom Clancy novel if I was going. But I love it. Russia in the fall, just about $4,000, a bit more with tax. Check out Leslie's website. Give her a call. Today's destination: Russia in the fall. Leslie Cater, the Travel Lady, 277-6884, thetravellady.ca. Thanks, Les.
Thanks, Liz.